Real estate will not make you rich. If you want to be rich, you want to be able to live in a mansion, drive an amazing car, go on amazing vacations, be able to pay any price that you want. The answer is not real estate. So many people are on social media harping on how real estate is the only answer to financial freedom. That all you need in your life is passive income. That if you want to be rich and you want to make a ton of money and live the life that you need to get involved in real estate. Usually it's packaged with them selling you a course on how to flip, how to wholesale, how to invest in rental properties. That they harp passive income and how they've done it, and you can do it too. But today I'm going to tell you that this is not good advice. This is actually middle class advice. And this often doesn't work for everybody, that most people get burned in real estate. So many people, I see them, they get in, they get out, and they barely make money in real estate. They get out and they're burned. And why is this? You know, on social media, we only hear about the wins. We only hear about the things that went positive. We don't hear about the situations where somebody bought a flip and they lost money, or they got that rental property in hopes to rent it out and barely cash flowed money because of the loan and the unforeseen expenses. You only hear about the wins. So I'm going to tell you 2 reasons why I don't like real estate, and I'm going to provide a solution for what you should do instead that is a proven track for you to become rich. Number 1, real estate is an investment. It is not a business. Okay, keyword investment here. Investment means that we are going to put our money in something and then we're going to get a return on investment for that money. It is not a business. Most people, who are looking to get rich are not rich, right? Most people, if you're watching this video, you may not be able to invest in real estate because you don't have more than 10 to 20,000 laying around that you can invest. So this is not good advice for you. It's not good advice for somebody to tell you to go buy a rental property and leverage all your money that you have, your savings up, just to go put money in a rental property that pays you $300 to $400 a month cash flow. Why do I care about $300 to $400 a month cash flow? That is not going to make me rich. Even if you give me 10 of those, that's 10 headaches that I have, and 10 properties paying me $3,000 a month passive income. First off, that's not passive income, and $3,000 a month is not going to change your life. You're not going to do anything with an additional $3,000 a month. That's not going to change your life. So this is not a good solution for people. This is not a good solution for the majority of people. Now, if you're a very wealthy individual and you have extra money, you can invest a portion of that into real estate and diversify your portfolio. But most people right now, if you're watching this video, you don't have that much money, and this is not a good solution for you. Most real estate is not a business. If you're wholesaling, that's not a business because you made money on a wholesale, and now you got to go find another one. You're constantly on a hamster wheel of finding another deal. That's not a business. Flipping is not a business. You're buying a property, you're flipping it, and that's it. There's no reoccurring revenue. Business is reoccurring revenue. Revenue continuing to come in. Very hard to create a business out of wholesaling. Very hard to create a business out of flipping. It's not impossible. If you're going to comment, go ahead. But I'm telling you today there is a better solution, okay? And then number 2, real quick, why real estate I don't like it is because it barely passes the S&P 500 and other mutual funds. The S&P 500 in the last 40 years has produced a 10 to 12% return on your investment year over year. So if that's true, the average return is 10%. In real estate, I looked it up, you're making about 12 to 13% depending on how real estate does every year. So you're making 2 to 3% more. But what about the time that you spend? The time you have to find a property manager, the time you have to spend to find the deal, find the property to invest in. You have to spend a lot of time, and people aren't factoring that in. That is not passive. There's nothing sexy about investing in the S&P 500. There's nothing sexy about putting your money in there, and every day it grows a little bit. It's up and down, but in the aggregate, it goes up. There's nothing exciting about that, but that is basically what you're doing, right? And I have my money in that area because I believe that I want purely passive income, and that is purely passive. It's an investment. Okay, that's an investment, and investing in real estate would barely, sometimes not even outperform that if you have some unforeseen expenses, and that's the biggest thing is unforeseen expenses in real estate. Okay, so what would you do instead? Real estate's not the answer for you. It takes money. It's not a business. What should you do instead. What you should do instead is you should start or buy the right business, okay? What's the right business? Recurring revenue, number 1. Scalable, can the business be scaled? Number 3, does it fit your lifestyle? Number 4, is it within your expertise, or can you easily get that expertise somewhere? And number 5, can the business be sold? If it does not have these 5 things, you do not need to start or buy this business. And when I say buy a business, you're going to say, hey, Nate, you just said that people should not invest in real estate because they don't have extra money. So how are you telling me to buy a business when I don't have any money? I'm listening to this video because I know that I can't invest in real estate because I don't have the money. Well, the good thing about buying a business is that you can take over a business of somebody who's looking to retire. The average age in business right now is 50 years old. That means you have a bunch of people that own businesses that want to get out. They want to retire. They want to get out. Their kids don't want to take it over, and they have no contingency plan. Contingency means plan for the future of transitioning the business. What you can do, and I almost did this when I first started my business. I found a guy who was looking to sell in the business industry that I was in. Didn't work out because we ended up becoming a little bit bigger than he was, so it just didn't make sense for us to do this long buyout. But what we structured was, hey, I'm going to work underneath him for a year or two, probably a year, and then ownership will be transitioned over a time period of 9 years. And I will not have to put money down. Essentially, he will continue to take a salary, and eventually he will stop working as much, and the buyout will continue long after he has not even stepped foot in the building forever. So why would somebody agree on that? Well, you can agree on a purchase price that they would probably get somewhere else, if not a little bit more. And from a tax perspective, they're not getting their $1 million purchase price all up front. They're getting it over the year, and they're passing down a legacy and a business that's theirs. A lot of companies that are buying businesses are coming in, firing everybody, stripping it down, and a lot of these owners don't want to see that. They want to see somebody young like them when they started take over that business and continue to grow it and keep their staff on, provide legacy. So buying a business is not as hard, and a lot of people who are middle class, lower class, if you talk to them about this idea, they're going to say it's impossible. Why are you listening to this guy? You're not going to find a business. Who's going to do that? No one's going to do that. No one's selling a business. No one's going to do that. Blah. Everyone comments on my freaking videos and says that it is possible. I know 3 people that have done it. And there are tons of business owners. The people that are telling you that it's impossible, I would ask them, hey, when's the last time you called a business owner? When's the last time you door knocked on someone's business? When's the last time you introduced yourself and said that you're looking to take over a business? When's the last time you did that? Oh yeah, you didn't. The people that complain, that hate, have not done anything. Nobody hates on you who is more accomplished and has been there. I don't hate on people who are starting businesses, who are going after their dreams, because I did. People who do hate didn't do anything. They've never done anything in their life. So they don't want you to outshine them. They don't want you to become something that they wish they could become. Okay? So don't listen to the enemy. The enemy is somebody who is thinking small and does not want you to become what you should become. Or you could start a business from scratch. I started a business from scratch a year in. I bought a business in my same industry. It's a lot easier, in my opinion, to buy a business because you have existing clients that you can nurture. You can usually find inefficiencies in the business, grow the business, and do that. But the answer for you to become rich, for you to become wealthy, is not in real estate. It is in starting a business. Think of everybody who's extremely rich in our world. They owned a business. And after they've made money in their business, a ton of money, they then invested a portion of that money into real estate. A lot of people have it backwards. They want to get into real estate before they've made their money. No, you make your money, then you can go afford to get in those real estate deals. You can afford to buy that multifamily apartment complex because you have a ton of money. You don't got to go source deals and ask your family for money. No, you should go make your own money. Go make your own money. Go have so much money coming into your business that you're like, I need to park this somewhere. Hey, I'll go buy 10 single family houses a portfolio instead of me buying one and leveraging debt. Let me just go buy them and park my money there, and I'm cash flowing a ton because I bought them all cash. It doesn't matter because I have more money coming in. I don't need to rely on this money. Okay, invested money is not money that you rely on. Money that you rely on is your business. So start a business. Don't invest in real estate from the beginning. So you're getting wrong advice. You're getting advice from people who, quite frankly, think that they are helping people out when they're really not. I'm here to help you out. I'm here to provide an actual solution. I've made tons of videos on my page about how to start businesses, how to grow businesses, business ideas, and literally I am here as a resource. If you need to have a phone call with me or you want to get my advice, you want to say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, there's a link on my bio and where you can book a call with me, and I'd be happy to have a phone call with you and learn more about your situation and get you to the next level and get you rich. Okay? So if you like today's video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you.